out here at the Avon Park field. We're going to be taking up the Timber or Turbo Timber Evolution, and just to let y'all know, my DX9 finally gave up the ghost, and it basically glitched out on me. I didn't crash the plane, but once you lost trust in something, I reset it. It still glitched, so the screen would shake, and I'd lose, or the display would shake and make funny looking stuff. And I'm like, well, I can't trust it now. So got a DX10, maiden flight DX10. And what better plane to maiden it on the Turbo Timber Evolution, or Turbo Timber Evolution. Beautiful day out here at Avon Park. I've already done my range test, obviously. Did my control service test. Did my pre-flight this time. Imagine that. And man, I love this plane. I do not have the leading edge slats on her, just so you know. I gotta get used to this new transmitter.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Run a 3200 4S in the plane today. And try to keep her out of the sun. All right, there we go. That was a grass landing. So grass landings help with your bumps when you're bouncing on bouncing when you're coming down the runway. Well, I mean, if you're doing a grass landing runway, the grass helps with you not having so much bounce. However, you run the risk of hitting some bad grass and having a nose over. So, grass runway versus paved runway, they each have their own problems and their own advantages. If you got a paved runway, in my opinion, looks better. If you land it right, you don't have as much bounce. But that's just me. Not everybody has access to a paved runway. And my runway is not, people say, oh, what a beautiful paved runway. It's not actually paved. It's actually geotech. And geotech is nothing more than just very thick fabric stripped over or stretched over the ground. That's all it is. Just some fabric that's been tarred, not tarred and feathered, but tarred, and then stretched over the land. So see if we can't do some. That really wasn't what I wanted, but we'll try that again. I haven't flown in a long time. I think 3 weeks, maybe. I went away on some business. Oh wait, I did fly when I came back. I gave you all that Citation maiden. Yeah, a little double bounce there. 2 bounces for the price of 1. But I only flew for a few moments, and I tried flying the Tundra again and lost yet another wheel. Got about a 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the northeast, So that pretty much puts it cross runway here. And which I don't like. But you know, you have to deal with these things. Plane's going nuts. There. A little bit of a knife edge there. Inverted.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
Man, I do love this plane. I do have to get used to this transmitter though. The sticks are very, very tight. And I've been, you know, rocking my DX9 for, oh, I can do better than that. Anyways, been flying the DX9 for,
30 seconds.
I don't know, 6-7 years maybe, however long since it was released. And my sticks were nice and broke in and felt wonderful. Got used to them. These are like extremely tight. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. Well, there you go. That is the, I gotta go in there and figure out how to turn those sounds off on my throttle. And well, anyways, that's the Turbo Timber Evolution. And flaps are up. And there you go. I'll put a purchase link for the DX or the NX10 and for this wonderful plane, and description of the plane and everything in the specs and everything in the description of the video. And so and what do you want to hear for your touch a model? Motor off. Let me show y'all something other than the cooling mods that I did that I've already featured many times. I got the vent up here and the vent on the belly. Another thing I did that you should do to all your timbers is put little zip ties. I put 2 cross member zip ties in this knuckle here. And if these screws or whatever were to fail and you don't pay attention, the zip ties would catch the springs and keep it from, and it just keeps everything nice and tight. And it's just something I've done. If it's truly necessary, I don't know, but it just made sense to me. So that's just me. But that's something you can do. Thank you for watching. This is Fat Guy Flies RC, and that is the Timber Turbo Evolution. Y'all have a good one, and God bless.